Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kirdaya and welcome back to my corner of the internet. Today we're doing a special edition video, and a Halloween edition. It's just me finding a reason to talk about Interview with the Vampire on my channel because none of my friends knows, but none of my friends like watch it or have seen it, so it's like you're gonna have to listen to me yap about it, okay? So subscribe. You better subscribe because I'm gonna steal your socks otherwise. And winter is coming, so I don't think you want your socks stolen. Anyways, first of all, I was supposed to make an animation, like a twinning animation with After Effects, with this drawing, but I didn't like. It was so complicated to just finish the drawing because OBS kept like lagging and crashing, so I kept having to like redo stuff, or there's a lot of stuff that is cut out that I couldn't like actually record. Like for example, me rendering the skin was completely like it's not recorded at all, so sorry about that. Also, they were like, while I was doing the animation, I realized I didn't separate the drawing enough, so they were like missing parts for eye blinking and stuff like that, and not I was not gonna bother myself with all of that work. So I just gave up. I gave up. What about it? I gave up. So anyways, Interview with the Vampire is the true reason we are here today. I've been like obsessed with this series for like a few months now. I watched it in this. When did I watch it? I can't remember actually. I think I watched it during the summer, maybe. Yeah, I watched it during the summer. Yeah. It was really good, really good. Like the second season is, I don't know if it's better than the first one, but it's just like it's really good. Like it's a hidden gem. I'm so like obsessed with the show that I even like drawn my own like OC in their universe. I drew two OCs and I made them like being twins and shit. One thing I wanted to talk about was uh, Claudia, because I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it. Like, I mean, the reaction that I've watched talk briefly about it, but I think it's so like, um, I wouldn't say weird. It's just I thought people would notice it more than that. I haven't read the books, by the way. I just watched the series. I don't think I'll ever read the books. I know it might. I'm not saying they're bad or anything. It's just the changes that they made for the series. I don't think I could go without that. I just Louis being black plays so much into the story that I can't see myself just reading the book and it's just white, and the whole like dynamic with Lestat isn't as not as interesting, but it's like there's layers to it when by Louis being black. That's why I don't think I'm gonna read the books. Anyway, so Claudia, she's just like Lestat, like she's just like Lestat. The way she like tried to, I wouldn't say she forces it onto Louis, but the way she's like, Louis, you have to admit that you love seeing like people die and suffer by your hand. Like it's not even true. Like how like she's so like enamored with being a vampire and being a brutal like a killer and a like predator, I guess, that she can't like. I feel like she doesn't separate that feeling from just being hers. Like I like that doesn't mean everybody likes that, because a lot of people like it doesn't mean everyone is gonna like it. And like after Louis is like, you are a killer, Louis, and stuff like that, Claudia comes in and she's like, just admit that you love seeing people die. And it's like, no, it does not. Like he's told you that multiple times. He's made it a point by not eating humans on a daily basis, and you're after killing Lestat because he was so controlling and stuff, you're over there trying to like push your own agenda on Louis yet again. Like, what is up with people trying to manipulate Louis? Like, he said he doesn't like it. Leave it at that. Like, it doesn't. I don't know why everyone is so obsessed with pushing their beliefs onto like, Louis. Like, even his reaction of the the play when they were in the Théâtre des Vampires, like his reaction is so visceral. He's like looking at it for the first time. He's like, "What the fuck are they doing? Like, what am I watching right now?" Like, he's not okay with what's happening, and he doesn't even have like he doesn't have context. He doesn't know anything. He's just looking at it for the first time, like Claudia is, and he's just disgusted because it's like, y'all are crazy. Y'all are doing way too much. While Claudia is like, basically, like she's having an epiphany, like, oh my god, this is who I'm supposed to be. It's like, girl, you're just like Lestat. Like, I don't know if she's aware of how similar they are, of like each other, but like just her reaction is so like you can't just tell me you don't see yourself in Lestat when you react like that, when people kill people on stage and make fun of them and like no, I mean, I love that for her. Like, you find your people. I love that for you. Oh, by the way, I didn't specify that, but I watched like the whole show. So if you haven't watched the whole show, I'm gonna spoil everything. I already did, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. So, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, she was like basically having an epiphany, like, oh my god, I found my people. I found um like vampires that love being vampires, just like I do. Like, I'm okay with that. It's just Louis doesn't have to be part of it. He's obviously disgusted by it. It's obviously like deranged a little even. Because I mean, I was too. I was like, whoa, y'all are doing way too much. Like, this is way like, do y'all hate us like that? It's insane because we've done nothing wrong. We've just like, I guess, I mean, I understand how like human beings are like cruel and stuff, but it's like that, like that's a lot. And also, I'm like, there's so many ways to be vampires in general. Like, you don't, because you eat humans doesn't, you don't have to hate them. It's like saying, oh, I eat meat, so every time like I see a butcher killing meat, I'm like, yeah, like kill that motherfucker. Like, no, it's just like, no, it's not that deep. Like, I need to eat, so I'm gonna eat like I don't know, chicken. I'm not like happy to say chicken die. I'm not like celebrating shit, or I'm not like going out of my way to see a rabbit a chicken die. It's not like that. But if it dies and I can eat it, I'm gonna eat it. Like, I need to eat. So I feel like they can have that kind of relationship with food as like human being food. You don't have to hate the human. You just can enjoy the meat. I guess like you don't have to go that far into hating like human beings. I guess, I mean, you can if you really want to, but it's like you don't have to. Like, Louis isn't. I mean, I guess Louis is a little bit different because he has that kind of fondness for humanity. But I guess if I was a vampire, I don't know if I would have fondness toward humanity, but I know I would just be like, yeah, it's just food. Like, it's not that deep. I'm not mad at them. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm just trying to eat. So if you are here and I'm hungry, I'm gonna kill you, but not because it's personal or because I love killing. It's just because I need to eat. Oh, there's also Armand and Louis fight that I just love. I just love the level of pettiness that they both like bring to the conversation. I mean, conversation was not a conversation. It was an argument, like yelling at each other and stuff. It was so funny at first. I was kind of like, let's chill, and then like Armand said something like, my daughters, my sisters, my throw pillow, and I was like, no, and after that he said something along the line like, my brother killed himself and jumped off a roof or something like that, and I was like, there's no way. There is no way you just said that. There is no way you just said, because that's insane. And most people I've seen don't even talk about that. Like they talk about him saying my sisters, my like no my daughters, my throw pillow, my sister or whatever, but they don't talk about like what he just said after that. He just said he was making fun of Louis for having a brother that killed himself. Like, can we all like can we all compute? That is insane to say. That is insane. Like, just making fun of him, like, oh my daughters, my sister and stuff. Like, okay, that's fine. I'm not even mad at it. I laughed. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed. But like making fun of, not making fun, but like throwing shades at Louis for having a brother that like killed himself is insane. It's insane. Why would you say that? That's like I get it. We all were trying to get lower and lower, but the fact that I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna put that on you right now. I see how like not well you're doing, and I'm going to like make sure you remember that your brother that you loved so much killed himself in front of your eyes, and then your mom was like, that's your fault. That is insane, insane. But I love the fight though. It's really funny. Like even I think most people say like Armand won the fight because he gagged Louis like more. But I think like I felt like was Louis was just mean, and I love that for him because he's way too nice sometimes. But like yeah, it was no. I think Louis won. That's my opinion though. But to me, Louis won because he said some right shit too. Just the fact that it was like, yeah, 5 minutes with that ball was so much interesting that like centuries with you. I would cry if someone would say that to me. Like, what the fuck? Why would you even like what the fuck? Anyways, insane people doing insane stuff. I think my like favorite scenes of the whole show would be okay. The first, okay, non-exhaustive order. But I'd say it's the wedding of Louis' sister. I really love that scene. Particularly when Louis and his brother are dancing, like tap dancing. I thought it was so like wholesome and stuff. Like Louis is going through some shit, and he has that time where he can relax and have fun and just be himself and just relax and stuff. I really like that scene. It's really like reminiscent of the life that he could have had basically. My second favorite scene I'd say is um at the end of the first episode of the second season, when Louis is telling uh Claudia like, it's you and me, it's me and you and stuff like that. I love that scene. Like, I love it so much. The music and like the way she's looking at him like, oh my god, I've been waiting for you or anyone to just say that to me. It's so like, I love that scene. And the fact that after that, while he's saying all that, Lestat appears and it's like, no, I was ready to throw some hands because Claudia can have shit. Like, she cannot have shit. It's insane. Like, what the I mean, I understand Louis grieving over Lestat, obviously, but like the way is, I don't know. I know it's not his fault. It's just I was so happy that she finally had that moment with him where they can like look at each other and be like, okay, now we are each other's most important person in the world. He even says like, I'll never meet the fire as long as you live. Like, like you are my rock and I'm gonna live with you, for you, as long as you're here with me and stuff. And Lestat appears like, no, that is so wrong of him. That is so wrong. Like, I know again it's not his fault. It's just the whole scene, I was crying. I was literally crying when he was like, "It's you and me, it's you and me," because I could see like Claudia just wanting to cry too. Like she was emotional. She was like, finally someone sees me for me and wants me for me and isn't choosing me as a second choice. And there, Lestat is, and she's actually being chosen as a second choice. Wild, why again? Wild. And I'd say my last um favorite scene would be the last scene of the second season where Lestat asks Louis, like, did you hurt yourself? That scene, oh my god, that scene crushed my heart. Like, it was so sad to look at, like, to see in Lestat eyes all the hurt. I don't know. I'm not a Lestat apologist, you know? I tend to be. I'm not gonna say I'm harsh on him, but you know, I hold him accountable for what he did because what he did was fucking messed up, you know. But when he said that, I was like, oh my! Like I, every single time I watch that scene, I like cheer up a little because it's like you can see his heart actually like breaking just thinking about the fact that Louis could have tried to hurt himself. And it's so sad. It's so sad. But I loved the end of the scene where it's like they say something to each other and like literally no one knows what has been said except the actors. Because it's literally like I don't know if you've seen this, but um the script is available online and you can see on the script is written like Jacob Anderson says something that only Lestat knows and Sam what's his name Sam wait what anyway Sam Lestat's actor says something to Louis that says something that only Louis knows and it's like oh my god like why would you do that to me? Why on earth would you like go out of your way to write something like that in the script and then show me? Like I want to know what has been said. Like I want to know. Gee, like no one knows. Like actually, like we're here talking about it and no one knows. No one. Anyways, I think that's why too. Like, mm-mm. Overall, I'd say like um that Louis is my favorite character. I really like how sweet he is, but at the same time he can be such a bitch. You know, there's a moment in season 2. I can't remember which episode is it, but he's like teaming with Armand, I guess, to like shut up Daniel when he goes way too far. And at some point, you know, like we ask a question about Daniel's ex-wife and how she said no when he tried to propose to her or something like that. And right after like Daniel acknowledged the fact that she said no, he's like, yeah. And looking at him like basically laughing at his face and I'm like, whoa, what the like look, I know you're mad, I know you're trying to, you know, I guess whatever you're trying to do. Like that was so way too much. Like way too much. But otherwise like I really like his character is really funny the way he cannot lie to save his life. Like actually save his life. He cannot. And I love that for him. That's really cute. I love it. Anyway, I think the video is ending. Yeah, it's ending. So bye. Thank you for watching.